You're getting a live look now at Jacksonville International Airport, where 15 flights have been canceled so far today. 15 more flights have been delayed. Most of the flights affected were to or from Charlotte and Atlanta. Today, Jacksonville Fire and Rescue teamed up with the Red Cross to make sure people are ready for the cold. They went door to door on 26th Street to talk about cold weather safety and fix smoke detectors for more than 40 households. It's part of a city program that provides free smoke detectors for people in Jacksonville. And JEA is also doing what it can to help. They showed our Action News Jax Madison Foglio how it prepared to handle any possible power issues.
Braces for a historic Arctic freeze. JEA wants you to know that it is prepared too.
Our fuel is in place and ready to go, and we will be there to deliver power to our customers.
Our First Alert weather team says feels like temperatures are going to be in the single digits this weekend, and the frigid temperatures will carry on through early next week. JEA spokesperson Karen McAllister says they are expecting an increase in power usage.
Certainly there's going to be high demand with all of our customers running their heating systems throughout the weekend. But like I said, we have prepared for this throughout the week.
As for whether the utility is expecting power outages, McAllister says it depends on the wind.
If we have really high winds, that can cause branches to fall on power lines. We have extra crews on standby in the event of outages.
If you do experience a power outage, JEA says you can report it on JEA's website or you can report it on their mobile app. For local coverage you can count on, I'm Madison Foglio, Action News Jax.
Local social service shelters like the Sulzbacher Center are prepared to keep folks warm. Sulzbacher is expecting double its normal capacity, and if they hit capacity, they will help people get to another shelter. The city also opened up warming centers through Monday. People can go to the Legend Center, Jacksonville Public Libraries, City Community Centers, City Rescue Mission, and Trinity Rescue Mission. The city of Palatka turned the Jenkins Community Center into an emergency warming center this weekend. Palatka has not had a designated shelter for months. The city is working with partner agencies to create a program called Residential Initiative for Stability and Employment, or RISE for short. The plan starts with a 15-bed shelter. You can find more info about how to stay warm and keep track of the temperature and much more on actionnewsjax.com and our First Alert weather app. It's free in the App Store. Breaking news in Putnam County, where 3 streets have evacuated because of a brush fire. Take a look. This is video of that smoke billowing up near Cuca Road in Interlaken. And part of that road has been closed because of visibility issues. And people on Munich, Madrid, and Brussels avenues have been told to evacuate their homes. First responders say the wind can cause the fire to jump quickly and unpredictably. And unfortunately, the First Alert weather team does not expect that wind to die down anytime soon. In the last 2 hours, first responders in Bradford County got a wildfire in Hampton under control. Officials say it was about 15 acres. The Florida Forest Service helped them put it out. Numerous anti-ICE protests were held in the U.S. Friday, leading to clashes between protesters and law enforcement. Christian Benavidez explains the tensions and arrests that led up to the conflict.
A tense scene in Los Angeles where clashes took place between protesters and police. From New York to Washington, D.C. to Minnesota and across the country, people took to the streets Friday to rally against the federal immigration crackdown.
This isn't what the U.S. is for. You should not be kidnapping people on the streets, taking people away from their families.
I'm just going to walk in.
On Friday, the Department of Justice took action against 2 journalists who covered an anti-ICE protest that disrupted a church service in St. Paul, Minnesota.
I'm not going to get in the middle of it because I'm not here as an activist. I'm here as a journalist.
Former CNN anchor Don Lemon was arrested in Los Angeles, where he was covering the Grammys.
I have spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now.
1,500 miles away.
Agents are at my door right now.
Minnesota journalist Georgia Fort, who was also at the church covering the protest that took place 2 weeks ago, posted live Friday as she was about to be arrested.
Amplifying the truth, documenting what is happening in our community is not a crime.
The 2 journalists followed demonstrators inside a church whose pastor is also an immigration official. Attorney General Pam Bondi said it was her decision to pursue the arrests.
You have the right to worship freely and safely. And if I haven't been clear already, if you violate that sacred right, we are coming after you.
In Congress, lawmakers are set to negotiate measures to rein in federal immigration officers. Cristian Benavides, CBS News.
You're getting a live look at Capitol Hill, where the Senate passed a funding bill extending DHS funding for 2 weeks. Lawmakers plan to discuss immigration enforcement during that time. The man accused of shooting and killing the CEO of United Healthcare will not face the death penalty. A judge cited a technicality in the law and dropped the federal murder charge against Luigi Mangione. The judge upheld stalking charges. Mangione could face life in prison for that if he is convicted. If you don't have a real ID, you may want to head on over to the DMV before your next flight. Travelers will pay an extra $45 for not having one to offset the cost of extra TSA screenings. If you plan to fly without a real ID, give yourself an extra 30 minutes. That's how long TSA says it will take to answer their new screening questions. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is investigating a shooting on Park Street. A man was shot in the chest early this morning. Police say the victim was in a parking lot with a group of people when a fight broke out, and then someone shot him. Police detained and questioned everyone in the group, but they have not announced an arrest. In St. Johns County, a Navy commander was charged with child abuse and child sex crimes. The victim says Jonathan Saburn touched them inappropriately when they were young. It happened in St. John and Duval counties. Deputies say they started investigating Saburn in 2025. He is currently Deputy Director of Naval Academy Sailing. He was arrested Friday at Naval Station Mayport. Thousands of runners are lacing up their shoes this weekend. The Donna Ultra Marathon and 5K happened this morning. Half and full marathon racers will take to the starting line tomorrow morning. Experts are reminding runners to protect your head and face from the cold, hydrate, and have a friend bring you something warm to wear once the race is over. The Donna Foundation shared these photos of today's 5K winners. The overall male and female champions are Beau Boudreau and Adriana Ducharme. Today's survivor champion is Andrea Sharp. Action News Jax has you covered all race weekend long. We've got a complete guide to the Donna events. You can find that at actionnewsjax.com or on our app or by scanning the QR code on your screen.
I'm Action News Jax First Alert meteorologist Corey Sima. The low temperature, I think, is what our temperature is right now in Jacksonville. We're 36 degrees. The daytime high happened this afternoon just a handful of hours ago, but temperatures are falling off a cliff. We have brutally cold weather in store, even a little bit of snow flurry action out there right now. Tracking it all coming up next.
You could pick your baby's gender or maybe their hair color before they are even born. After the break, we speak to families who were successful at creating their perfect child.
You might replace your home's windows and doors once. Pella does it every day. We'll help you find the right products for your home and budget with various pricing and financing options. They're also backed by some of the best warranties in the business, including installation. And if you ever sell your home, the warranties are transferable to the new homeowner. That's why your neighbors trust us.
Pella windows and doors are on sale now. Schedule a free in-home consultation today.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us, Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Looking to get stronger? Join Planet Fitness today. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. You in?
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends September 12th.
Pick 3. Pick 4. This happen a lot?
Just during Pick Games drawings, so twice a day, every day.
The Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social.
We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
The First Coast Y is a proud partner of Action News Jax Family Focus.
all with STIHL battery. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking STIHL tools. Hurry into your local STIHL dealer or shop online.
Looking to get stronger? Join Planet Fitness today. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. You in?
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends September 12th.
The Action News Jax First Alert 7-day forecast. On air, online, and on the go. Brought to you by Lickety Split, where you can get same-day emergency service. AC out? Call Lickety Split.
The best thing about our First Alert weather app is the real-time radar. A quick look on your phone and you'll know if rain is in the forecast now or 6 hours from now. And you can track it right down to your neighborhood. Download the Action News Jax First Alert weather app today.
We only have 30 seconds to tell you why Action News Jax is the place to turn to when storms hit. The only team with every meteorologist certified to forecast severe weather, so you can plan your day with confidence. The only team to receive an award from the Florida Disaster Foundation for keeping our communities safe during hurricanes. And the most experienced chief meteorologist in Jacksonville, Mike Burrish, so your forecast is built around accuracy. Action News Jax First Alert Weather. It's severe weather coverage you can count on.
What if you could decide whether your baby is a girl or a boy even before your child is born? Action News Jax anchor Chandler Morgan found out families right here in Jacksonville are successfully selecting their baby's gender.
Life is busy these days for the Schumann family.
We have 3 boys, so they are 13, 9, and 5.
But Hillary and her husband wanted to try one last time.
Unfortunately, we did have 2 miscarriages after that within the year.
The couple sought out Brown Fertility to help with their pregnancy journey through IVF.
He said, well, you have 3 boys. Is that something that you'd be interested in? And I said, absolutely. You know, we were always looking into something like that.
Hillary's dream of adding a little more pink to their family could become a reality.
We can help the couples have a boy or a girl if they want a boy or a girl with essentially 100% certainty. There's those that have the ability to say, we'll just go with the lottery, with whatever God gives us. And you have some couples that have different scenarios where they've had 5 boys and they want a girl.
Similar to Hillary's experience.
But he did tell me there's no guarantee. And we're like, you know what? Let's give it a go, see if it works.
Dr. Samuel Brown calls it family balancing, and he says there's actually the ability to take it one step further.
We do have the scientific ability to choose babies in regard to, or embryos in regard to eye color or some other things. But you won't find a center in the United States that does that because we're held to a moral and ethical standard where we don't do that.
If you're choosing your baby's gender, are you designing the baby? Are you playing God?
We get that question from time to time, are you playing God? And we don't feel like we are at all. You know, these are God-given techniques and God-given